The mysterious life of aliens, what they eat, where they live, and what they wear for centuries. Humans have gazed at the night sky, wondering if they are truly alone in this vast, mysterious universe. The idea of extraterrestrial life has fascinated scientists, artists, and storytellers alike. While we still lack concrete evidence of alien existence, thousands of theories and imaginative speculations suggest that alien civilizations might be living light years away from us, or perhaps even closer than we dare to think. But have you ever wondered what aliens eat, what they wear, or how they live in their distant worlds? Let's embark on a thrilling journey through the universe, exploring the possible daily life of alien species, from their secret homes in distant galaxies to their strange diets and bizarre fashion styles. Imagine a faraway planet orbiting a giant blue star, hidden behind a nebula of shimmering gases and cosmic dust. On this planet, the surface is covered with luminous crystals instead of trees. The skies are constantly filled with dancing lights, similar to our northern lights but infinitely brighter and more colorful. The beings that inhabit this world do not look like anything on Earth. They have translucent skin that reflects the colors around them, making them almost invisible among the glowing crystals. Their large, dark eyes can see ultraviolet light, allowing them to navigate in the shimmering landscape. These aliens do not live in houses made of bricks or wood. Instead, they build their homes inside massive crystal caves that naturally grow and expand over centuries. The crystals act as both shelter and energy source, absorbing starlight during the day and glowing softly at night, providing warmth and light. Their civilization values harmony with nature more than technology. They believe that their souls are connected to the crystals, which they consider sacred. When it comes to food, these crystal aliens have a diet that might seem completely bizarre to us. They do not consume solid food as humans do. Instead, they absorb energy directly from special minerals and gases in the air. They eat by standing inside energy pools that bubble with glowing liquid. The liquid contains microscopic particles that resonate with their body frequencies, nourishing them from within. They also drink condensed vapor extracted from the planet's dense atmosphere, which tastes like sweet nectar to them. On another distant world, orbiting a red dwarf star, there exists a different kind of alien civilization. This planet is covered with vast forests of giant, mushroom-like plants that reach hundreds of meters into the sky. The air is thick with spores, and the ground glows faintly at night. The aliens here resemble giant insect-like creatures with iridescent shells that change color depending on their mood. Their society is highly structured, with queens, workers, and soldiers, much like ants or bees on Earth. These insectoid aliens eat the fungi that grow abundantly on their planet. They cultivate massive underground farms where they grow different types of mushrooms, each with unique flavors and nutrients. To harvest these mushrooms, they use sharp claw-like tools that are naturally part of their bodies. Meals are a social event for them. They gather in large groups to share food and communicate through complex dances and vibrations. Their clothing is not made of fabric, but is grown biologically. They secrete a silky substance from glands in their bodies, which hardens into flexible, armor-like suits. These suits protect them from harmful spores and also display intricate patterns that indicate their status and role in society. Leaders wear shimmering suits with bright, reflective patterns, while workers have simpler, more practical designs. In the icy darkness of a moon orbiting a gas giant far beyond our solar system, there might live aquatic aliens. This moon is covered with a thick layer of ice, but beneath it lies a vast ocean of liquid water, warmed by the gravitational pull of the massive planet it orbits. The creatures living here are adapted to absolute darkness and crushing pressure. These oceanic aliens are bioluminescent, producing light through special organs on their bodies. Their forms resemble a combination of jellyfish and octopus, with long, flowing tentacles that glow in mesmerizing patterns. Communication happens through flashes of light and subtle movements of their limbs. They feed on tiny floating organisms, similar to plankton on Earth, and hunt larger, squid-like creatures. In the deep sea, they use their glowing tentacles to lure prey close before stunning it with electric pulses. Their homes are sprawling networks of coral-like structures that they build themselves. Using secretions that harden over time, these alien reefs serve as both protection and a place for social interaction. Fashion among these oceanic beings is a form of bioart. They modify the patterns and colors of their bioluminescence to express emotions, attract mates, or assert dominance. During special ceremonies, they synchronize their lights to create stunning underwater displays that look like living fireworks. Back on land, imagine a desert planet with two suns, where the temperature during the day is so high that the ground turns into glass-like surfaces. The aliens here are reptilian, with thick, reflective scales that help them survive the brutal heat. They have evolved to be nocturnal, only coming out after the suns have set. These reptilian aliens live in deep underground cities, carved from mineral-rich rocks. Their society values strength and endurance above all. They hunt giant worm-like creatures that burrow through the desert sands. Their diet is based on the protein-rich flesh and mineral-laden blood of these worms, which provide hydration and nutrients. Their clothing is minimal but highly functional. They wear armored exoskeleton, pieces crafted from the bones and scales of their prey, designed to reflect heat and protect them during nighttime hunts. High-ranking warriors adorn themselves with elaborate headdresses, made from luminescent desert flowers that only bloom under moonlight. Another fascinating alien species could live on a gas giant, with floating cities in its upper atmosphere. These beings are gaseous themselves. Their bodies are composed of semi-transparent clouds of ionized particles. They have no solid form and drift gracefully through the thick, swirling atmosphere. They eat by absorbing chemical nutrients from the clouds and the gases around them. Their existence is almost dreamlike. They communicate through pulses of light and electromagnetic waves. Their clothing consists of shifting patterns in their gaseous forms, which they control at will to signal emotions or status. Their homes are floating structures made from lightweight materials that drift among the colorful storms of the planet. These cities glow in shades of blue, purple, and pink, resembling giant jellyfish floating through an endless ocean of clouds. Celebrations involve synchronizing their light patterns to create enormous moving murals in the sky, visible for miles, even closer to us on Mars or Europa. We might imagine microbial or insectoid aliens with completely different lifestyles. Martian microbes could survive underground, feeding on chemical energy from rocks. Europa's oceanic life might resemble giant shrimp or worm-like creatures, feeding on minerals from hydrothermal vents. Their fashion would not be in the human sense, but could involve the arrangement of bioluminescent spots to communicate or attract mates. Throughout the universe, the concept of food, clothing, and home may be entirely alien, pun intended. Compared to what we know, aliens might not have mouths or digestive systems at all. Some could absorb energy directly from stars or cosmic radiation. Others might survive on magnetic fields or electrical currents. Fashion for them might be about energy patterns, colors, or even emitted sounds rather than fabrics and accessories. The truth is, life as we imagine it on other planets is limited only by our creativity and scientific knowledge. Some scientists argue that if life evolved elsewhere, it might follow similar evolutionary pressures, leading to creatures with eyes, limbs, and organs. Others believe alien life could be so strange that we might not even recognize it as life at all. Nevertheless, the question of what aliens eat, where, and where they live gives us a window into not just their possible biology, but also their culture and way of life. By imagining these details, we explore not just the universe, but our own minds, our fears, hopes, and endless curiosity. As we continue our search for extraterrestrial life through powerful telescopes, deep space probes, and even signals from distant stars, perhaps one day we will discover the real answers. Until then, we can dream of crystal caves, glowing oceans, desert warriors, and floating cities in the clouds, all inhabited by beings who might be wondering the same about US. What do humans eat? What do they wear? Where do they live in the end? The fascination with aliens is a mirror reflecting our desire to understand life itself, in every form it could possibly take. Whether they dine on shimmering liquids, wear living light, or build cities out of clouds, the imagined daily lives